Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday. For some reason, I keep thinking today is Wednesday. I don't know, something's off up here. But hello, everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome. I'm so excited that all of you are here today with me. Hello, Candy. Hello, Kate. Hello, Walter. Hello, Luann. Hello, Penny. Hello, everybody. I'm really, really excited because today I get to share with you the Stencilpalooza so far. So we are on day 19 of Stencilpalooza, if you can believe it. We still have, I have my cheat sheet here. We still have, quite a few days, I believe. We still have, let's see here, 11 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think it's 11. Yep, we still have 11 days left. I can't show you this entire document because this entire document has every single thing that we have for Stencilpalooza for the entire month. I'm so excited that so many of you have already partaken in Stencilpalooza. Looking at the inventory, I think we only have 4 or 5 left of the entire bundle. If I may suggest, I would say grab yourself the entire bundle. If you can get it all up front, grab it. If you can afford it all up front, grab it. If you can't, there are those easy pay options, obviously, at brutusmonroe.com. And I think it's going to be so much fun whenever you do get those items. But before we jump into Stencilpalooza, I wanted to let everyone know that Halloween Glow, which is our annual box that we do every year, it is selling, and I'm super, super excited about this class. I do have the full class kit to show you. So if you love Halloween, and if you love our style of Halloween, and if you love Halloween, if you love neon, I guess you could say, or the glow of Halloween, I'm going to keep the product listed up there on the screen so you can take a look at, hello, Brianne, at what we are putting in the box this year. I'll kind of run down through it really quick. At the top, next to the Halloween Glow emblem / logo, we have the Halloween Glow paper pad. I cannot wait until you see what is in this paper pad. We also have 3 of Rena K, my dear sweet friend. Rena K came out with quite a few years ago some neon enamels. We're going to talk all about the neon enamels in class. You are getting a brand new product, which is right here. I have to figure out which way to point this side. Right here. It's a new, really cool faux leather. I showed it to you before. I don't think I still have it in the studio right now, but you're getting that in the kit. You're getting some foil glaze because the foil glaze is what we need to use with the enamel. You're getting another brand new product under the foil glaze, which is our new overlay. It's a self-sticking overlay. You're getting the really cool layering ghost stencil, which I can't remember, the ghastly ghouls, I think is something, I can't remember what the name of it is. Then we have that really, really cool bat. You have a full 6x8 stamp set. Then below that, to the left of your screen, is a brand spanking new duo foil sheet. That is so cool with the neons. Then we have an incredible neon UV reactive shaker mix. We have the duo foil washi sheet, which is that bright pumpkin in the middle. We have an acetate sheet that has those really cool Halloween sentiments on it. And then we also have just a regular everyday washi sheet that is neon as well. So you can either get the box or get the box and the class. If you do get the box and the class, I will be, we're going to do 4 or 5 cards in that class. So I'm really excited about that. Also, right now, we have a ton of free gift offers for you. So the free gift offer, or not free gift offer, the roll is going to be tomorrow, $25 or more. For every $25 you spend, you get a roll on the dice. A roll of the dice for the Halloween board game that we're doing all month this month, which I'm really excited about. And we have tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of new products to share with you tomorrow, as well as some new products on the website tonight if you take a peek. And you'll be able to get to that $25 level very quickly. And we have so many cool prizes available tomorrow if you do land on those special spots. And it will be me and Jess, of course, again, rocking it out, and Chris. It'll be Chris squared. Chris will be helping as well. So I think that's it. So let me. I think it's Penny because Candy said she's driving home. So let's go to the top view real quick. And who's ready to see what we have for Stencilpalooza so far? Anybody out there? Anybody out there? Give me a thumbs up. Me? Okay, Luann. Karen is waving. I'm excited to share what we have so far. I mean, it's been quite a doozy so far. It has been, and again, there is only, I think that the number might change for the full collection because I think one of the numbers was off for one of the newer stencils, but I mean, it is what it is. We'll figure it out. Okay, so let's go ahead and let's take a look at what we have so far. So I am tonight going to actually blend some of these so you can see how they look when they're blended, because I think it's very important to see how they, and this is coming back, don't worry. Everybody is panicking because this little guy sold out so quick. It is coming back soon. Do not worry. So, and this is our little like mixed media guy. So we have the campfire layering stencil. That was day one. And I really think that I need to stencil this so you can see what it's all about. So the way that these stencils work is you're going to want to line them up in a corner and kind of keep them in place, if that makes sense. So I'm going to keep this in place just kind of by holding it down. But you'll see there's a little marking that you could put in the top corner. But I'm just going to go in and I'm just going to start blending. This is our brown shade. I do need, I thought there was going to be enough ink on there, but there is not. So let me grab my Weeping Willow here. And this is going to be our lightest blend. And I'm not going to be doing this for all of them, don't worry. Just the ones that, I think the layering ones need the most attention. So we're just going to go in and blend. Very lightly. There we go. So there's the start of our logs. And then we have our secondary log portion. And for this, I think we're going to do that much lighter because obviously the end of our logs wouldn't be super dark. And you can do this in another shade if you have it. I just have the one, so you can see how that creates the next part of our logs. But then also we need some red, because red is what is going to make up our flames here. Now if you wanted to, and you could, I mean, I live a little bit on the edge, but you could go ahead and place a little bit of tape here. It's not going to hold super well because, I mean, this just by nature, this silicone is going to want to try to retract it, but we should be all right for a second here. So I'm going to go in with red. And again, this is going to build up to be a roaring layered fire. If you are a camper or you know a Boy Scout or a Girl Scout, I don't even know if they still call it that. I know the names have changed so many times, but this would be a great, you know, for camp or all of those things. So there's the next layer, and then our following layer. And again, you just have to line it up. That's all you have to do. It's every time for this, it's just that little square. If you use a little square, if you don't want to use a little square, you're not going to hurt my feelings. You do not have to use it. I just always suggest using the small square because Makes it easier to see. All right, next we're going to go in with Guppy. Because you go from, I go from darkest to lightest with this. You can do the opposite if you like, it's up to you. So now we're going to go in with Guppy. I love a 5-piece layering stencil. How about you? It really makes things easy to create these backgrounds. Okay, so there's our next part of our fire. Look at that, how it builds together. I just love it so much. This is a brainchild of our Nick here at Brutus, Monroe. And then again, go in, tape this down. We are going to have to grab a little bit more of our... Now this layer is probably a layer that I would suggest doing some glitter glaze. So we'll do that after, but I'm going to go in and I'm just going to really hit this with a lot of yellow to really accentuate that color in the middle. And then we need a little bit more of our Weeping Willow. And this one we can do the darkest shade, because why not? Okay, and then we have one more of our Weeping Willow. And this one can be a dark one as well, or medium. I mean, again, if you have multiple browns, it's completely up to you, but there we go. I think that that looks so cool. Oh, Simon's here. Hello, Simon Irene. So again, what I would do, since you can't really see that yellow because the yellow is going on top of the orange, you could flip-flop those two colors if you would like. But what I would do is I would take this yellow. Hold on, let me wipe this off real quick, because we can add a little bit of glitter glaze that I think would really help out the yellow in the center here. So let's go ahead and replace that. Grab ourselves a little bit of pixie tape. He really did. He did a great job. He sure did. I think we'll keep him. All right, and then again, the new mixed media embossing tray situation will be back very soon. You all scoop them up much quicker than we had anticipated. It just takes a minute for us to get them back, but when we get them back, we'll be good to go. So this is the Fallen Snow glitter glaze. It is our most popular glitter glaze because whatever you put it on top of, it is going to retain that color that's underneath. So for instance, with this Simon Hurley Stellar ink, I mean, it had to be stellar, right? Because you can't name it something like that and then it'd be lackluster. So thank goodness it came out right, or else we'd be in trouble calling it stellar, right? So all right, so let's lift that up, and you can see now in the center here how that fire is going to sparkle. I know it's so good. I mean, we got more coming, don't worry. All right, so that is that one. I wanted to show that one because I thought it was a little bit confusing. But imagine doing that with, I mean, really, with anything. All right, so let's go back to our cheat sheet here. And let's go down the line. So next up, we have Doodle Pop. So Doodle Pop is a stencil that was designed to look like doodles and comics. So you can go in, you can blend or shade different areas depending on, the areas that you want to blend. You can do different pieces or, so on and so forth. And I just think that it's super, super cool. So again, that is day 2 of Stencilpalooza. Let me put them in here so I don't lose them. Day 3 is called Celtic Knots. Now, I just looked at this and I was like, how cool would it be if this was done as like braids? That's the first thing that I noticed. So if we were to do that as braided, like as a braided, I don't know, like you would do, I'm not sure exactly what you would use, what you would use it for, But again, braids. Like if you did a braid with like 2 bows or something, I just thought that that would be. Oh, and I just dropped my cutting plates. Luckily, we're not using those today. Just flew across the floor. But I just thought, like, how cool. But I mean, you have all these different knots. It is a slim line. It's a giant stencil. And again, this is, of course, part of the bundle. Then this year, because every year I try to come out with something new. It's not easy, but I try to do something new every year. So this is our 6x8 stencils. Hello, Don. These, oh, it could be tire tracks. Yes. Our 6x8 stencil. And this is called, I guess I should zoom in a little bit because it's trying to focus. And this one is called, oh, right over here, Aztec Dot. I literally have a giant cheat sheet. Aztec Dot. Hello, Melissa. And Aztec Dot, I've already went ahead and done this one last week with you guys. But what happens is you stencil this, okay, and then you shift it up, and there are little guides, and then it does dots. So I know you can't really probably see them because I did do them with fallen snow because I can't get enough of the fallen snow. I hope you can see them there. There you go. See them there? So it will allow you, thank you, Adam, it will allow you to shift and move things around, okay? Now, next I have another stencil that I have it on my list here that I gotta blend it out for you because of how incredible it looks when it's all done. So this is called Geospheres. And how many pieces is this one? Oh my goodness, hold on. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces. And I think we're gonna do this one kind of with the rainbow again. So let's do this one on a full sheet of paper. As I say that, I probably don't have a full sheet of paper, but that's okay. So we'll do this one on a full sheet. So we'll do red, orange, yellow, green. Why not? I mean, we can really do whatever we would like here, but I'm going to mark, wait, let me tape this down first. And then I'm going to mark the corners because this one doesn't have an alignment guide, which I don't think we need an alignment guide. I mean, you can use this with your new math that just came. Oh, it does have an alignment guide. Oh my goodness. It's that square right there. I should have known better that Nick would have given us an alignment guide because he knows me. All right, so this one is called Geospheres, and again, it's not going to look like much until we blend it out. So let's go ahead and we'll start with red. Again, we're using the Simon Hurley ink. This brush desperately needs to be washed because it is, I can just tell every time I use it, it is so incredibly stiff. And again, if you order the entire Stencilpalooza bundle, all of these are included, as well as some bonus stencils that we have coming soon. I think Friday is when we're set. The last 2 Fridays, I think, is when we get the bonuses. So that's bee sting, so that's our red. So now we can just lift that up. And again, it's going to look real messy around the outside, but don't worry about that because we would cut this out, obviously. So then you're going to go in with your next one. You just want to line that up. Really, the most important thing is lining it up with that square. Okay. In my opinion. I mean, you can create your own ending. Okay, and now we're going to go in with our guppy. And you'll see the cool thing about 99.9% of the Brutus Monroe layering stencils is they just layer really, really well. And it makes it really easy for you to look like a superstar when you're blending these. I think I might go in with green right off the bat and not do a yellow. let's see. It's going to depend on where it sits. Okay, so there's that layer. Now let's go in with, I think we might be able to do green. Let's see. Because I don't think it's going to do, yeah, let's do green. You just got to make sure you got it lined up. I'm trying to do the best job I can lining it up, but live lining things up and lining things up when you're just making stuff on your own is very different. I can assure you that. So let's use 4, because then we'll get a little bit of green, and then we'll do blue, and it'll almost seem like it's the whole rainbow. And again, this is one of the newer colors. It's called 4. And I probably should have pixie sprayed this layer down because this is probably the most intricate layer out of all of them. But just imagine, get out your glazes, get out your chroma mists, get out your chroma glaze, get out your matte glazes. I mean, get out all of those things and create different layers. That's the cool thing about these layering stencils, is you can absolutely, without a question, go in and add depth and dimension. Okay, so look how I screwed that up, because I should have, yeah, I do need that unscented stuff, don't I? Okay, and then this one goes here. This will be blue. Just take your time with yours. Don't be a wild man like I am. But I'm just trying to, in an hour, go through the first 19 days of Stencilpalooza, which is quite the feat. So, all right, so now we're going to do some blue. And for that, I'm going to use the new Clear Skies. Not new, but the Clear Skies from Simon Hurley. And again, take your time when you're doing yours. Because you are going to be layering several colors. What I would say probably would be good for this one would be doing like 4 different shades of one color maybe, because you are overlapping some of the colors, not all of them, but some of your colors are going to overlap. But as you kind of experiment with these and you figure out your color blocking, you'll get to know what works best and what doesn't. It sure is. So now, bing, bang, boom, you can see here that it creates this really, really cool background. It's like almost like it's like 3D almost. Doesn't that look so cool? And again, you use whatever colors you would like. You're going to experiment with it and figure out what works for you. I think it's so cool. All right. So again, that one is Geospheres. All right, now we're on to day 6. For day 6, it is a very simple stars border stencil. This is something that I've wanted in my stash for a really long time. So because I've wanted it in my stash for a long time, you guys get it in your stash. So it is a, what size is this? 8 by 2, 2 by 8. And again, it's just a great little quick border stencil. So if you are using this on a card or a scrapbook page, however you want to use it, this is going to be absolutely perfect for those projects. And we do have some coordinating products coming very soon for those. Next up, we have a, how many layers is this? Let's see. This is 1, 2, 3, a 4-layer stencil. And this creates a really cool birthday cake, okay? So again, this birthday cake is going to be super, super fun. and super simple to put together. I love it, and I think you're going to love it too. We're going to see this on a card very soon. I'm not going to etch it out tonight because, again, we're only on day 7. And there's one that I really, really want to do. And I won't get to it if we do all of them. Next, we have Reptile. Reptile is something that has been missing from this is day 8, has been missing from our repertoire for quite some time. I don't quite know why this is the only kind of animal skin that we were missing. But Reptile is one that we just brought in. Okay. Next up, we have day 9, which has been super popular. It's always super popular. When we do the Christmas trees, we always do a set of Christmas trees every year. And, excuse me, this one's called Deck the Halls. It's a slim line, and you can do each tree individually. You can do all the trees together. You can do a sentiment. You can do glitter. There's so much you can do with this, okay? And we do have some SVGs coming to go with some of these stencils, which I know y'all are going to be very excited about. Next up, this is a very intricate stencil. Should we stencil this one out? I think we will. So this one, so that means that those are ones that didn't get fully stocked, but that's okay. We'll look at it tomorrow. So this one is called Two-Tone Woven. Okay. So the way that you look at this is you'll see that it's split kind of right in the middle. You'll be able to see on yours where your little pieces line up. Okay. So it's kind of split right down the center here. And I'm going to show you real quick what that looks like. Would you like to see what this one looks like? I'd love to show you. We can do this one with holiday colors. So again, you'll be able to see how this gets split down the center once you get yours in at home. So there is a line that goes across. You'll be able to see it when you get yours. That's how it gets split in half right there. Okay. And again, yours, and I mean, I wish I could show you on screen. And you'll always have some little singe marks and stuff. I mean, this is actually made on an actual laser. So I always say that, but once you do your first washing, it'll be all gone. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to really blend this one well, because why not? We have a little bit of extra time. Well, kind of. Because I have a couple more that I want to blend for us. But Stencilpalooza, for those of you that are new to Brutus Monroe, it's something that we started last year. And it's because we're known for a couple of things at Brutus Monroe, but I'd say probably some of our most popular is our paper pads, our embossing powders, and our stencils. So because of that, we decided that we were going to do something called Stencilpalooza. And Stencilpalooza, and I'm going off the chart here, which is, again, this would be something we would cut out. So I decided that, we do a whole bunch of stencils every year, obviously. We do tons of stencils. But being able to do like a whole big release of stencils and launching one a day, I thought would be so incredibly fun. So we did it. We started it last year. It really went wild. Everybody really loved it. We went through so many of the full sets so quickly because if you, again, love stencils, we do too, and we're going to give you good stencils, that's for sure. So I think it's a lot of fun. So, okay, so now we're going to lift this up, and then all we're going to do is we're going to shift it. Let me take this piece of tape off the center so you can see how that's, perfectly centered there. And then we shift this up, and you'll notice when you get yours home, there are little dots that will show you where you're supposed to line it up, okay? So let me find my little dots here. Okay, hold on. And then I'll be able to show you exactly how it works. Okay, there we go. Now let me put my piece of tape back on here. And I think you're supposed to do the bottom portion first. I messed it up, but that's okay. It's not going to hurt anything if you do the top portion first. All right, hold on. I gotta get a new piece of tape. But you are supposed to do the bottom part first. And that's my fault. I mean, I only designed this stencil months ago. Okay, so let's make sure is all my little pieces lined up. It looks like they are, for the most part. Again, while you're blending yours at home, you're not going to have to worry about this. Okay, so there we go. And now when you lift it off and you reveal it, you're going to see how it all blends together. See how cool that is? I just think that's so cool. And then of course when you cut it out, you will get those pieces. I think that's so cool. So cool. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so that is the two-tone woven. And then, of course, when you go ahead and you use it, you're going to cut out your strip. So you would cut it out however you would want to do it. And you can shift it up. You can continue the pattern. You do whatever you would like. I would just trim mine down kind of like so. And then you would use it like this on your card. Trim it however you would like. But again, you can see here just how cool that pattern looks when it's all done. How fun. Awesome. Okay, so that's that. Next up, for day 11, we have the Daisy Dots layering stencil. Okay, so Daisy Dots is, hello, Jenna. Just a 2 layering stencil. It's very simple. You have 2 different layers. So you have this and this, and it is going to do your outside and your obviously your insides. Okay, and this blocks off those little. You'll see it's really fun. So that is the Daisy Dots layering stencil. All right, Daisy Dots. Then we have day 12 is the fruit stand. So this goes with your slideshow. So if you already have the slideshow, and I don't think I have a sample of the slideshow base here, but if you have the slideshow, again, this slides through your slideshow and you can do whichever of the fruits you would like. Then for day 13, we have split personalities. And split personalities is a very simple little one to do. Maybe let's do this one. Why not? So with split personalities, you are going to get a base. So this is your base. Let's go ahead and blend the base here. This is a fun one. I mean, who doesn't love split personalities? I guess when it comes to stamping. All right, so we're going to start with, let's start with Shooting Star and give ourselves like a little base of color first. Because we are doing, this is going to be a jack-o'-lantern if you haven't gathered that. Okay, start with shooting star, then move in with guppy. And just do like the heaviness of the guppy on the outside. We want this to kind of look kind of patchy. Okay, so there we go. So there's our first piece. Then let's pick which one we want, because you get three. I love this one. You get three different faces. Again, just line it up. It lines up perfectly every time. You just got to make sure you're looking at it. And then I think, do I have any? I do. I'm going to use some Raven glitter glaze for the face. But first, let's grab some for the stem. Okay. And then for our face, we're going to grab some Raven. I think Raven is still a color. Or not, or it's a lack of color, it's black, but I think we still have Raven on the website. I don't believe it's one that retired. We do have, I don't know if any of you are doing the SCT event, but we do have a glow-in-the-dark glitter glaze coming. It's only available on the event site right now. Got a little bit on there, but I think that'll be okay. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Oh my word. Oh my gosh, by golly. Hold on. Wait till you see the sparkle. And once that dries, oh, yep, Raven glitter glaze still exists. Thank goodness. I was hoping it didn't go anywhere, because we need a stark black glitter, right? Okay. All right. So that is split personalities. Then we have the Groovy Flora. This is the one that Adam just said that he liked. This is one that we just, you know, we did a groovy release this year. We did some really fun groovy florals. We've done a lot of really fun groovy stuff, but I was like, we need one that will fill up, you know, more area, more space. So this is Groovy Flora. You can see that on the website. Then last but not least, for the ones that I'm going to kind of roll through, this one is called All Sport. So we have not done a sports stencil in a very, very, very long time. And so you get just the regular circle, and then you're going to get your highlighting pieces. So like if you're doing a basketball, you would start with, and let's just show you real quick. Why not? We still have 10 minutes. We're not making a full project tonight. We're just playing along. So let's go ahead and we'll show you the basketball. Just want to kind of tape off that area there. And I'm just going to use some orange, and you're just going to go in, and for your first layer, it's slow and steady, because we just want to put down a base. And then you lift that off. Then we're going to actually place our basketball pieces there. And it fits perfectly over top, of course. Thank you, Nick. Our art director. And then you're just going to go in and you're really going to hit this with your color. Okay. And again, if you want to go and you want to make this a glitter ball, you want to use some of our some of our glitter glaze in, I don't, in apricot. Like you could use the apricot on top. I mean, you could do whatever you would like, but I'll show you. So when you lift that off, you just have this really cool, again, just basketballs. I mean, you know, sports. Yay, sports. You could do that for your sports. So next up, we have probably one of my favorites from this entire release. Oh my goodness, I have ones that I'm not supposed to show you yet. Yep, nope, not showing you those yet. Okay, so this is the quilted. And I'm really excited to show you this one. I'm going to do this one on some of our craft cardstock. This is called Lunch Bag. But I'm so excited to show you this one. We're going to do this in red and orange. And again, you'll be able to see where the stencil is split. Which is right here, right in the center. And let's start with some, because I just think this will be so pretty as a fall. I can't believe it's the red. Something's wrong with this. I need a, hold on. Let me get rid of that blender because it's just sucking up all of the color because it needs, oh, so much better. It's sucking up all of the color because it needs, hold on. Let's not jack this up. It needs clean so bad. And that's what happens. I mean, there's a lot of folks that say they never clean them. I'm one of them. And through time, if you don't clean them, what will happen is exactly what happened to me. It will begin to really suck up that ink and cause a lot of issues for you. You won't tell, oh, I can give you a sneak peek at tomorrow. How about that? I can do that. Because tomorrow's a very good one. All right, so we started with this. Now we'll go in with our guppy. So let's lift, and you'll be able to see, again, there are areas. It shows you on here how to line it up. You will see how to line it up. And right now, it's not going to look like anything. I promise you. You're going to be like, Christopher, what is this stencil you are trying to sell me? It doesn't look like nothing. It's boring. It's basic. Just wait, my friends. You can probably kind of almost see what we're going to get, but it's my favorite. Ourselves quite a bit of that orange. And again, you could go in and you could do this layer with glitter glaze. You could do this glaze with you could do this layer with chroma glaze. You could do this layer with the foil glaze and then add foil on top. It's up to you. Sky's the limit. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. So look at how beautiful that little quilt turns out. Oh, I spent so much time designing this one and I just absolutely love it. So that becomes your perfect little quilt. Okay, so that is that guy. Let's do this guy next because so this is day 17, which was 2 days ago, and we're going to do this one with some glitter glaze because we can. Why not? Okay, so we're going to start with our base. And I am going to spritz this one with a little bit of pixie spray because it's very delicate. All right, and we're going to go in with some of the Weeping Willow. Oh, we went pretty heavy with that Weeping Willow. It's amazing what the difference in these brushes do. And imagine this on a card. I mean, or really imagine this on a scrapbook page. All right, and we are going to use the Fallen Snow. Look how intricate and beautiful that is. All right, next, we're going to take our leaves. And again, we're going to do this with a little bit of pixie spray because she's delicate. I'm just going to line it up with where I think my lines were. Oops. Hold on. I was going to say, I know it fits perfectly if you pay attention to where your lines are. All right, so let's start with some of and for this, I would suggest being kind of haphazard with it, because leaves change, obviously. Oh, wow. I guess I shouldn't say obviously, because I know that there are some folks that live in areas where they don't see leaves change. Luckily, here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, we do see leaves change quite a bit. Next, we're going with Guppy. And again, we're just kind of hitting the areas, making sure that every spot has some color. And if you are getting the full collection, again, of Stencilpalooza, you're going to get all these stencils plus more, obviously, that I'm talking about today. So now we're going to grab Shooting Star. And I'm just going to do Shooting Star kind of all over, because then it's going to hit all the areas that we missed, as well as kind of blend those two together. All right, love that. And now we'll grab the Fallen Snow. And I wish I had my bigger blending palette knife, but I don't, and that's okay. This is just kind of a quick and easy demo today. Have we gone over yet? Oh, we're right on time. Because I only have 2 more to show you. Trying to get to the edges as much as I can, but again, you will take your time when you're doing yours. I would assume you will be taking your time. All right. Okay. So let's peel this off and take a look, shall we? 1, 2, 3, go. Oh my, wait a second. Wait a darn minute. If this doesn't make you want this stencil or Stencilpalooza as a whole, I don't know what will. Wow. Mesmerizing. Okay, so that is Bonsai Tree. We're going to let that dry so I can show you that next week. Then we have day 18, which is called String of lights. So the way this works is, do you see the string here? Okay. And then you have a bulb. So you're going to do your string, and then you're going to do your bulb all the way across in all the different colors that you want, which I think is it's going to be super, super fun. So that is day, can we go back to this for a second? That was day 18. Oh my word. I can't wait till this dries. Okay. And so day 19 is, drum roll please, an anchor with a rope. Okay. So let's just do this one real quick. We'll do the anchor in blue and the rope in brown. Oh, thank you, Luann. Yeah, I think the campfire sold a lot of people, and we appreciate that. All right, so again, we're going in with clear skies, and all of these stencils were designed with the ease of blending and layering in mind. So that's clear skies, took 2 seconds. And next, let's do the rope. And the rope we'll do in the beautiful weeping willow. Okay. 1, 2, 3, go. And there we go. It's made to do it automatically. Okay, and let me grab tomorrow's. Give me 1 second. I'm going to grab tomorrow's and I'll show you, okay? Talk amongst yourselves for 1 moment. Okay, got it. Tomorrow's, I can only show you tomorrow's, and then we have 11 more days, if you can believe it. It is called Mosaic. And, oh my goodness, it's so, so, so gorgeous. So gorgeous. So again, that is day 20. And here's a sneak peek of day 21. That's it. That's all I could show you. A sneak peek of day 21. It's another layering one. We did it. All right, everyone. So, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. I want to thank you for being a part of my life. I do want to show you again real quick everything that comes in the Halloween glow box, because there have been so many emails about what's in it, because everybody seems to be so excited about Halloween and neon, and I am here for it. So as you can see here, here somewhere, we have the Halloween glow box. So I'll go through it again real quick so you can we can review what's in it. You get the Halloween glow paper pad, which I cannot wait to sneak peek to you. You are going to get the Rena K enamel glow. You're getting 3 full packs of that. We're going to talk all about what that does and how that works. You're going to get our new vinyl roll, and again, we're going to talk all about how you work that, how you work with that. We're going to get a foil glaze. You're getting 2 stencils, one's layering, 6x8 stamp set. You are getting an overlay, sticky overlay sheet. You're getting a duo foil. You're getting a UV reactive confetti. You're getting a duo foil washi. You're getting acetate sheets with things like 100% That Witch, Creep It Real. We're going to talk about we're going to do some shakering. And then you are also getting that really cool neon postage stamp washi. That's a lot. So, that's everything that I have for you all tonight. Thank you so much for being a part of my life. I appreciate you so very much. Remember to create something every single day, whether it's something with the first 19 days of stencils. We'll be releasing 31 new stencils this month. That's crazy to me. Or your own ending. I love you very much. Thank you for allowing me to do what I love every single day. And I will see all of you tomorrow when we're live packing. Good night, my friends.